Hey there, my name is Baina and I help the struggling seasoned stylists to renew their commitment to themselves, reinvent their business, and attract and retain their ideal client by teaching them the art of an amazing guest experience. So, who is a seasoned stylist? Well, you're a seasoned stylist if you have at least 10 years of experience. If you're a seasoned stylist from the 90s like me, then you probably remember the Halle Berry, Anita Baker, Toni Braxton, and that awful T-Boz haircut. Well, Halle, Anita, and Toni, they all had different versions of a pixie haircut. But that T-Boz haircut was like a short bob with handlebars. If you're a seasoned stylist, you've probably done more than enough French rolls, and if you were really fancy, you put the hairpins in with the pearls along the side of the curve of the French roll. Who remembers that? If you're a seasoned stylist, then you probably remember when your business relied heavily on walk-ins. If you're a seasoned stylist, then you might remember working 12 plus hours behind the chair, 5 to 6 days a week, and you never took a Saturday off, and I mean never. If you're a seasoned stylist, you probably rarely, if ever, planned a lunch break, and you probably never turned down a client, even if you didn't want to do them. Today, if you're a seasoned stylist, then you might be struggling to ditch the things of old and step into the new. Maybe you don't have online booking and you still have a paper appointment book. Maybe you don't have a website yet. Maybe your once thriving business isn't thriving anymore. Maybe you are feeling left behind in an industry that will absolutely leave you behind if you don't keep up. Maybe that amazing clientele that helped you to build an awesome life 10 or 15 or more years ago have passed away, moved away, retired, or just aren't with you anymore. Maybe you find yourself spending too much time remembering when, and not enough time rebuilding the business you want and deserve and reinventing you. The reason I can tell you so much about the seasoned stylist is because I am she. 32 years ago, I was a bright-eyed 19-year-old fresh out of beauty school. I hit the ground running and I never looked back. I built an amazing clientele that I saw weekly and bi-weekly, and some of those clients are still with me today, thank God. Well, 7 years ago, my life hit a major snag. My husband was laid off for the third time, and this time it was for more than a year. Our youngest daughter was diagnosed with a developmental delay, and I tanked. I was depressed and I was sad, and I wondered if my sweet baby girl had a future. I stopped answering my phone because I really had nothing else to give my clients, and I was literally serving from an empty cup. It was just all too much. We lost it all, our home and our business, all at the same time. I went to work in a salon not too far away from home. I walked in with my tail between my legs, wondering if I would ever survive the shame of the loss and make enough money to help feed my family. One thing that I did that I'm super thankful for is I invested in me. I decided to niche down. I realized that what I really love to do was short hair, relaxers, and colors, and that's where I put all of my efforts. Before we moved out of our home and salon, I went to every hair show that I could find and every short hair cutting class and boot camp for color that I could get into. I purchased expensive shears to hone my craft, and by the time I walked into the new salon, I was sad to believe in my own salon space, but determined to reinvent myself. I wanted to be the best version of me, and I wanted to show my two sweet girls that there was life after what I saw as failure. I realize now that failure is simply God's way of redirecting you. And during that time, though, we barely had enough money to pay our bills, and I really did have to start all over again. I decided that I would not ever open another salon again without first hiring a business coach. And just 4 months after I left my home and salon, I hired a business coach, and I worked my butt off on the things that I needed to work on to get me to where I wanted to be. Somewhere along this journey, I realized what came really natural to me, and it was welcoming and caring for my guests. And it actually became the secret sauce to me reinventing my business. I began to focus on the guest experience and really poured my heart into it. So now, as much as I'm known for my short hair work, I'm also known for the experience that I offer in the salon. It's a carefully curated experience for each and every guest, whether they are new or have been with me for more than 20 years. I do believe it is the missing link to an amazing and profitable business. So here I am, 7 years later, and I just turned 50 years old. I'm entering my 32nd year as a hairstylist, and where other people in their careers are maybe slowing down, I'm revving up and I'm so excited. I just opened my own boutique salon suite and I'm hitting my goals like crazy. I work almost my dream schedule, which does not include Saturdays, and I'm able to spend quality time with my family. There really is life after loss, and I'm excited to share my coaching program with you to show you how you can reinvent and revive your struggling business. Introducing the Successful Seasoned Stylist, a roadmap to reinvention, guest retention, and redemption. I'm excited to help you find your way again so that you can create the life you deserve. I have mastered how to welcome and care for my guests, and now I want to show you how. If you're ready to believe bigger again and you just need a push in the right direction and an action plan, click the link in my bio to grab my free love gift from me to you. It's called 4 Phases of an Exceptional Salon Experience. Also, hop on my waitlist to be the first to know about my upcoming masterclass. If you're ready to recommit, DM me and say I'm ready to reinvent, revive, and thrive again. I can't wait to connect with you.